Hey there, y'all. It's me, Barb. I hope you're doing all right. I'm here at, what do you think? Crumbl Cookies. Yes. Crumbl, crumble, 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 crumble. Mr. Crumbly Mr. Crumbly said I could talk with his niece, Karina. And this is Karina, the ukulele. So shall we start? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Oh, I don't know. I didn't... I need a little cheat sheet. Okay, ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Crumbl Cookies, Crumbl Cookies, warm and delicious, soft and sweet. Crumbl Cookies, Crumbl Cookies. Oh, what a treat. They can't be beat, I'm singing. Oh, what a treat. They can't be beat. Ba-dum-bum. Beep. Well, thank you, Karina. And isn't that wonderful that Crumbl sent me that? Oh, my goodness. I didn't know how to play any ukulele. Still don't. Okay, let's do a quick overview of the Crumbl Cookies today. Okie dokie, skokies. Here we go. Oh, I can smell them. Here's the brownie batter. Here's the pink donut. Here's the mint chip ice cream. And here's the new one, you all. This is the maple bacon. So we have a little breakfast here. I've got my bacon, I've got my donut, and I've got my calcium with the ice cream, and I have my maple. I love me maple. I love me maple. That's the new donut, you all. The chill donut today is the, I think it's the mint chip ice cream. Hence ice cream. Anyway, what a weird morning. Do you have those weird mornings? Sometimes you go, oh, everything's weird. I try to just kind of like lay into it instead of kind of battle it and get upset. So anyway, you know, that's the way it is. Life isn't all hunky-dory all the time. The story ain't hunky-dory all the time. Anyway, then that's for sure. Okay, so shall we start? Where shall I begin? I think I'll start with my little pink donut from Crumbl Cookies. Here we go, pink donut. There you see it. A soft vanilla cookie topped with a pink glaze, a splash of rainbow sprinkles, and a hole just like a donut. There's a hole in the donut, dear Liza, there's a hole in the donut, but it's really a cookie. Well, why is there a hole in the donut, dear Henry, dear Henry? Why is there a hole in the cookie, dear Henry, dear Henry? Because it's not a cookie, it's a donut. I don't know why I keep singing this. I don't know what's wrong with me. Let me take a bite, right? Oh, goodness. Okay, let me take a bite. I want to say something. Well, some of these cookies at Crumbl, they taste better warm, and this is one of them. Now, I'm not a big sugar cookie fan, as you all know, or from some of you who are new to me. I'm not. And let me take another bite. Excuse me. It's a fine cookie. It's a fine cookie. For me, it's a 7 or a 6. And, I mean, with the hole in it, I gotta call it a 5. I'm paying a good amount of money for that cookie. I don't know. It's not really a 5. I'd say when it's warm, it's a 7. When it's cold, because it's pretty, you know, it's crisp, but then inside it's really soft and kind of almost gooey. For me, it'd probably be a 6. I might be harsh to say a 5. I'm not sure, but... yeah, it's funny. Some of these cookies get better as the time goes on, like in the afternoon. And some of them go, ooh. But that's when I think you got to stick it in the oven for a few secs. Anyway, that's my take on it. Thumbs, I would say kind of like this. The sugar cookie lovers are going to say it's a 10. I mean, you know, and it's funny because they do have the pink sugar cookie this week, and they do have the milk chocolate chip cookie this week. But those are the regulars. So what should we do next? what should I do? I had decided, you know, I wanted, you know, do you make plans and then you just don't do them? I'm one of those people, especially since I've been retired. I'll make all these plans and I just don't do anything. I've been making lists lately. And, you know, last year I wanted to send a birthday card to every person, you know, basically that I had their birthdays with. This year I'm just not into it and I feel bad. But anyway, and I think I just found out. I'm not sure. I got to call her. I got to text her after this. Remember Jenny, she did a review at Crumbl with me way back when she was really pregnant. Oh, her baby's so cute. Well, if you look at the Christmas lights down our neighborhood, you get to meet little Betty. But anyway, she's going to do another review soon. But she, I think it's her birthday today or yesterday. I don't know. Penny just told me before I was leaving. I was like, what? Anyway. Oh, if I don't write it down, if I don't look at it. Oh, this is a warm cookie. Oh, you guys, I was going to do this one last, but I'm doing it right now. Look at that Babino. Oh, that's the Brownie Batter. Oh, it's warm. Oh, should I break it open for you? Oh, I don't like to break them open anymore because I like to do some reels, but whoa, look at, it's falling. It's not a video if it doesn't fall all over the place. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God, it's falling really. I could have just cut it, but anyway, that looks like a gooey, ooey brownie, doesn't it? Ooh, 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 let's take a bite right. Now, this is going to get me in a good mood. Oh, leave me alone. I'm loving this cookie. I'm loving this cookie. Warm and delicious. The brownie batter is at least a 10. I'd say it's a 12 or a 13. Maybe it's a 14. My scale is 1 to 10, but I don't care. So what I do on cookies like this, these brownie cookies, the difference is, you know when you have a brownie and you have the edge and it's crispy? These cookies are like a whole edge of a pan. So you have that Christmas, a harder Christmas on the edge and Christmas on the top, but then it's soft and gooey. It is a divine cookie, you all. If you like chocolate, go get the brownie batter this week. I say it's a 14. I don't know why I'm saying it, but it is a good cookie. One is, what? I'm going to get sick on the side of the road. You never want to speak or hear of it again. And 10 is, you can't stop thinking about it. You're dreaming of it. You're going to come back for more. That cookie. Brownie batter. Did I describe it to you? Oh, you all. I think I did, didn't I? This is what happens when I don't get enough sleep. I can't remember little things. But it's a thick, delicious treat crafted with chocolate, brownie batter, and semi-sweet chocolate chips. Semi-sweet chips, you know, semi-sweet. That's the description that Crumbl has. Oh, who cares? Who cares about the description? It's just so darn good. Oh, now that made my day. I was going to end with that one, and I probably should have. I hope the other cookies are pretty good. Oh, my goodness. See, when I hear about the cookies the night before, I go, okay, what's the order I kind of want them in? I usually like a mellow one in the beginning because it's morning. And I like to end with something that might be a hit. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. So I was going to end with that one because I thought, oh, that sounds good. That's going to be a hit. Oh, well. And then I told myself, don't eat the mint chocolate chip before the maple bacon because it'll interfere. But guess what? I am dying to try this mint chip ice cream. This is the chilled one now. So the only chilled cookies are the mint chip ice cream and the sugar cookie. You know, the pink sugar cookie. Okay. Oh, let's read it. A sugar cookie with semi-sweet chips, a smooth mint chip mousse, and an artful dollop of whipped cream. Well, an artful dollop of whipped cream for me would probably be about, I'll tell you, a dollop of whipped cream would probably fill this whole thing. Oh, I'm terrible, you all, with pumpkin pie. You know, it's like a cake with ice cream. It's like, well, then you need more ice cream. But then you need more cake. But then you need more ice cream. And that's the same thing with whipped cream for me. And then I usually don't eat the crust of pumpkin pie. But anyway, I guess it doesn't matter. You guys don't care. Anyway. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, okay. I didn't expect to be moving on so fast, but here we go. Take a bite, right? I'm going to go over here. Mmm. Mmm. You all, let me take a little whippy over here. Come here, little whippy. Whip it good. Mmm. You all. This is a good cookie. Did somebody put something in my coffee this morning? Not that I had a cup. This is a good icing. This is a good cookie. I gotta eat some more. Look at it. So, I want to read something. I thought the semi-sweet chips were inside the dough, but I don't think, oh yes they are, look below. They're really tiny, tiny little semi-sweet chips. You know how sometimes they're big? Those are tiny little babies. Oh, you all. That is delightful. It's not too sweet, but it's not too chocolatey, and the mint's not overpowering. It doesn't taste artificial. It's a nice balance. The cookie is really good. And then the mint is just smooth. Like, I don't even think it needed a whipped cream dollop. And you know, I just talked about how much I love whipped cream. Ooh. You all, I love that cookie. Well, 2 thumbs up for that. Woo, woo, woo. But, and of course, I don't know if I told you, brownie batter. Woo! But this mint chocolate chip. Mint chip ice cream. Do you guys like mint chip ice cream? Oh, I used to love it. When I was a kid, a child, we went to, for a while, I went to a Unitarian church, and on Sundays, we drove way across town. I think it was like an hour, it felt like an hour. Who knows what it really was as a child. But afterwards, we would stop at Howard Johnson's, and I would always get the black cherry ice cream, but sometimes I'd get the mint chocolate chip. And, oh, I love that feel in your mouth. And then I stopped doing mint for a while, and now I'm back to having mint. What's your favorite ice cream? Tell me, okay? Okay, you all. I'm trying to think of a number for this one. Let me take another bite. See, how do you do those TikToks and Reels and Instagrams and all that hoo-ha? How many cookies does a person have to eat? Anyway. Is it a 9? Is it a 10? Is it 11? If you're a sensible person and you like balance in your life, this is the cookie for you. I'm going to say, that light's hitting it. It's like a solid, it's definitely a 9, but I think it's a solid 10, or it's a 10 minus, or a 9 and a 9.75 or something. Maybe it's a 10.25. I don't know, but it's a good cookie. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, you all, don't give me a hard time about my numbers. I tell you, when I was in school, you give me a true and false question, multiple choice question, and I wrote all over the paper. And I always thought that I was DUMB because I took so long. I was always the last one to finish the test. And, you know, I was an AB student pretty much. In high school, I kind of goofed around, but hang on, I got to get these crumbs. Oh, come here, crummies. Oh, the crumbs are going down into the gear shift. That I hope my gear shift works after a while. I'll get sticky with crumbs and stuff. Anyway, I am off my game. No shame being off your game. You're a human. You're a hummin'. Okay, you all, we're going to go. Don't you be eyeballing my favorite cookies. Don't you cross that line. We're gonna rumble if you touch my crumble. Hands off, they're mine. You might scream, me I'll mumble, 'cause my mouth is full of my favorite crumble. Oh, fun times. Okay, let's do the last cookie. The last cookie. Here we come. The maple bacon. It's a new one. It's a warm one. Maple bacon. Look at here, folks. Looky, looky, looky. A fluffy buttermilk cookie swirled with thick maple frosting, a sprinkle of real crispy bacon bits, and a drizzle of maple syrup. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I saw her drizzle the maple syrup on it. It's a softer cookie. I'm kind of excited about this. I love maple. I love Vermont, New Hampshire, all that stuff. I mean, I love Charleston. Well, I love all the states. It's just like all the countries. There's just places that are more beautiful than others. But there's beautiful people everywhere. Even if it's the downtrodden or people living in poverty. You know, I tell you, the real heroes in my life that I have met and I have talked with are the people that live in low-income housing. I tell you, they are valiant people. They are go-getters. They work hard. People always give them a bad rap. It always kind of upsets me. Well, it does upset me. But anyway, because they lots of times people who judge are the people who haven't found out or gotten to know other people. Anyway, and then you can label people. Well, you know what? I tell you, folks, alcohol, drugs, abuse is everywhere across the board. High, low, in between. Here comes a trucker. This is Pepsi. No, I thought it was Pepsi. It's an inland seafood, but they got that Pepsi swirl, but it's a little different than Pepsi. Anyway, let's just get on with this cookie. The maple bacon cookie. It's the new one, warm. A fluffy buttermilk cookie swirled. I'm saying it again because I thought I should. It doesn't matter. Let's take a bite, right? You know, they have to cook all this bacon, I guess. I'll tell you what happened. Oh, it's going to fall on me. It's going to fall apart. Now, don't you mess with Barbara. I took a bite. The maple is super sugary. And then you got that, what do you have it on? The maple syrup on top. And then I could smell the bacon, and I didn't get a bite of the bacon. I was like, oh. I'm going to tell you, I'm not a big bacon person on ice cream and chocolate and stuff. So this may not, you know, if you are, you're probably going to love it. I'm a bit surprised. So I'll tell you what's going on. The cookie's mellow jello, which it needs to be. It's got the crispness, but it's got the softness inside. Maybe a little too gooey for me. The maple is mapley. It's very sweet. It's a little over sweet. The first bite I had, I'm just looking at that. I don't know, thinking it will talk to me. I'm looking at the cookie. The first bite I had, I didn't have any maple, but I didn't have any bacon. I could smell the bacon. I was like, that was weird because I'm eating maple sweetness and I'm smelling the bacon. The second bite I took with the bacon with me. I didn't expect to like it. I'm going to be, Barb with you. But really, it's kind of neat. It's a little harder crunch, so it takes longer to eat. It kind of gives you a little saltiness to ease up all the sweetness. It's a very sweet, rich cookie. I would say off the top of my head, it's probably an 8. But I think for some people who aren't into this bacon business, on chocolate and on maple and stuff, or on ice cream, they'll probably say it's a 7 or a 6 or a 5. But I'm going to take another bite. I really don't want to because it's so sweet. It's intriguing. I'm going to say it's an 8.5. And I'm curious what it's going to taste like in the afternoon. Oh, that piece of bacon had a little fat on it. It's something different for you people who like unusual and new and different. You'll enjoy it. It's a little too sweet for me. Thumbs, I kind of give it like this. So I'm going to tell you. My number 1 is the Brownie Batter. Woo, woo! Number 2 is the mint chocolate chip. Number 3 is the Well, I guess the maple bacon bite is too sweet for me, and the pink donuts after that. Wow, what an interesting week. Can I end on this? That brownie batter is heaven. Ooh. Ooh, child. Oh, go get that brownie batter. It's sending me to the moon and back, you all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah, brownie batter is good. Okay, I better wrap her up. And I hope you're all doing all right. Hang in there if you're not. Hold on. The tide does turn. Sometimes it feels like it never will. You know, I used to get nightmares all the time. I think I shared this with you about a year ago. And I just thought, then I started staying up at night, and then I'd take naps. I'd get horrific nightmares. And I talked to my therapist, because I had one at the time, and I said, you know, this has got to stop. And I said, is this going to go on forever? Because I don't think I can deal with this. And she was like, oh no, it will end. And once I knew that something will have an end to it, because everything changes, you all. And if you're in pain, it could change to be like a different kind of pain. And sometimes that's a little nice to get a reprieve from that constant kind of pain. And I always say, you know, ask yourself, the little self inside of you, what you need, what you want, you know. It could be you just want, I don't know, some Legos. Well, then go get the daggum Legos. Don't think you're too old for it. None of us are too old. We're all just friggin' kids. We don't know what we're doing. And the ones of you out there who think you know what you're doing, you just wait. Wait, Henry Higgins, just you wait. Because life will send you a curveball sooner or later. That's just how life is, you all. But anyway, you all, I hope you're taking good care of yourselves. I'm thinking of ya, and I hope you know that. And until the next time, Crumbl Cookies, happy trip. Just burped. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Doodly-doo.